Good morning, everyone. Dr. Vicky here, speaking to you from the Seeds of Transformation Healing Center in Wareham, Massachusetts. Today is Wednesday, July 12th, and the moon is in Taurus. Nice, stabilizing Taurus. We have a square today between the sun, which is in Cancer, and Chiron, which is, of course, in Aries. We've been talking about Chiron and Aries for a long time now. It's a first quarter crisis in action square. So we're driven to take an action. And again, as I've said before, Chiron is an energy of the wound that needs to be healed. It also is the healing of the wound. But we can have some issues with how comfortable we are with who we are. And people can bring that up in us today. And so we can, work from a place of, you're not going to tell me what to do kind of energy, which is not necessarily the best way to go about it, because there are things that we need to learn, right? There are things we need to face. Or you could take it under advisement. What are people saying to you? What's being reflected back to you, right? So this is an opportunity, as always, for some healing. But, first, we usually have to see what it is what's the issue? What's the issue at hand? And it is an issue of an ability to accept yourself. And as you accept yourself, you'll find that others accept you. I think that when we have these, and here's some blackberries just for your perusal here. I'm sure the deer get their belly full, and the birds get their belly full of blackberries over here. So people are there to push your buttons, so you know where your buttons are. And once you know where your buttons are, you can decide whether you're keeping them or whether you're going to remove the button, the trigger, as it were. So this today is a bit of a trigger warning, but it's there for you to understand yourself better. So the actions you need to take needs to be actions that you have a certain amount of agency over. How do you react? How do you respond to this? The Cancer sun makes us pretty sensitive. So if we can have a sensitivity toward ourselves, and understanding that very often when people, especially if people are attacking you, it's different if they bring something up in you and they're not meaning to attack you, and you're like, oh, where'd that come from, right? That's something that you can sort of work with. But when they're actually attacking you, you don't have to put up with it, certainly. But it is really not a reflection of you, but a reflection of them. So if we keep that in mind, I think we can get through this day pretty good. But generally, good day, actually. The moon makes a conjunction to Uranus, so we are progressive today, and we are freedom-oriented today. And, if somebody is bugging you about who you are, it's a good thing to look at it and see if they have any ground to stand on, or if there's something that you can do to improve your situation. But it's really important, I think, that you come to love and understand yourself through this process ultimately. So that's what the stars are saying today, guys. All right, I'm going to leave you. I'm back here in my overgrown part of, this is where the fairies live. So I don't want to disturb them too much, lest they, take my keys and then I can't find them. But have yourself a wonderful day in this magical place. Namaste, everyone.